Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 16, Week 3. Today, we got the Cranberry Sprite team, we got the Hollywood team, we got GodLike.Mat, we got the same bands that are going to be the first phase bands against the Cranberry Sprite team until the end of
They ban
time.
IO this time. They ban IO.
Well, I said the same bands that are going to be against the Cranberry team until the end of time. We have Medusa IO going down. Once again, Hollywood gets the first pick. Once again, the Medusa band comes out, because, I mean, it's still very dominant. And you can pick around it, sure, but it's like nobody wants to literally make their whole game about Medusa.
I swear Medusa has been strong for the longest time, and they just keep buffing her.
She, like, she kinda...
She never really killed a hero. They just make her mid, and then buff her again. Like...
Yeah, I think Medusa is, like, one of the heroes that pros are just not gonna let be weak. Like, they let Valve take Mars away from them, but they're not letting Valve take Medusa away from them. I would not be surprised if every time a Medusa nerf comes out, everybody screams. Once again, starting out with the Bloodseeker. This time a Witch Doctor instead of the CM, though. I mean, not too surprising. Last game they had such a massive catch deficit. Well, not last game the other team had the massive catch deficit, but it's not
why
like
are they like forcing the Bloodseeker?
I don't know. Again, it would make more sense as an 8th pick. I don't think...
Is it to counter like a Pango auto, or like does auto play any... I don't understand why they picked Bloodseeker.
I don't know.
Wait, auto is on that team, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's to counter the auto Pangolier, yeah. He's gonna...
What is he picking Bloodseeker for in the first phase? I don't understand it.
Maybe he's not confident in his pool.
Like,
my guess.
It's probably one of the... It's a weaker P1 right now, because it's harder to farm on that hero.
And the OD coming out. This is immediately a better Bloodseeker game.
Is it?
Yeah, the Witch Doctor's a much better combo with them than the CM was. It's a lot more chemistry there, and the OD is gonna have. I mean, the Necro should have had trouble with them, frankly. Just didn't, because the team kind of fell apart first round due to its lack of a mid hero, basically. But the OD is not the best hero in the Bloodseeker, to be frank. But yeah, if they're gonna run this this funny first phase Bloodseeker, which they probably shouldn't if they get second pick, frankly. But if they're gonna run this funny first phase Bloodseeker, then yeah, Witch Doctor rather than CM seems like a much more natural choice.
I guess they flex it too with the blood. They can run it all 3 lanes.
Yeah, more than likely, I guess. They can run it wherever they want. Looks like Hollywood team this time is calling a bluff here, and well, I mean, I guess they're just banning out some auto heroes. They do not want any auto carries to be present in this game. Meanwhile, Cranberry's mostly just banning out people from the first game, has banned out 3 of the 5 members of the Hollywood team's first lineup.
I feel like the auto team is very tiltable in a way where I feel like Auto will give up pretty quickly if he's having a bad game. If he's having a good game but his team's having a bad game, he doesn't care. But if he's having a bad game and his team's having a good game, he's still gonna want to quit. And Cranberry is just kind of the same boat where if he starts like, you know, losing or something, I don't know.
I gotta say,
I feel like that team falls apart really quickly, but if they're on the right foot, they're very, very strong. So I feel like if you go early and you really just like destroy the lanes, I feel like that's a good way to win against this team, against this auto team.
I feel like the CK ban was probably not very necessary. Did not really, even with a pretty overwhelming victory, that was pretty much just the Monkey King, Necro, and IO show. Yeah. I cannot say with an unclear conscience that it felt like the CK had anything to do with it. Nick's assassin up here, by the way, which is like horrible news for the OD. Gonna try and get it back with some clockwork action, one of the other mainstay Cobblers heroes, which, outside of the Witch Doctor specifically, so far isn't all that bad.
Yeah, clock.
You're just being able to suddenly hookshot the Bloodseeker in particular from just the tree line can be a very annoying thing for him. Even if he has his silence on the ground, it's like all you
Right
really
now?
care is just hitting all your buttons before it happens anyway, which is definitely possible.
Yeah, and Nyx doesn't really have a target right now to just.
Well, Neek says OD.
Yeah, but I still don't think like you kill OD right away. OD will just astral. Like I don't know.
Well, you won't kill OD.
Unless OD's very far behind, but OD's going mid, so he won't be.
I mean, not at literally the very beginning of the game. At the very beginning of the game, Undying's not too bad.
I just think if the Nyx doesn't have a really good early game, like he won't have anybody to kind of kill him.
I think realistically, like once it gets into the game, if nothing else, he'll be able to constantly force people to rotate to save the OD, and that's probably worthwhile in of itself. And if best comes to best, he's gonna.
Five again. I feel like they might just.
Well, they're gonna group as 5 again. This is a really nasty time to be trying that. You've got the Witch Doctor, you've got the Jakira, you got the Bloodseeker. The Bloodseeker was really their only punishment at all for just being constantly walking on each other's toes, and now they got a lot of nasty stuff to be able to contend with.
Yeah, I cast Blood Right with the Jakiro fire. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And Jakiro's a smart pick here to follow the Faceless Void up. It's kind of unlikely that Jakiro is going to be in most Chronospheres, just because of how he positions himself pretty far away from the rest of his team, traditionally. And
it's also good, like, it's a very good high ground team right now. You can't really push high ground because of the Faceless Void Chronosphere, and then you have Jakiro spells, you have Blood Right, like, you have a lot of shit for the Chrono, man.
Yeah, you have a lot of ways to disarm a Chrono.
Faceless Void's on Dire. Oops.
Yes. You have a lot of ways to disarm the Chrono, is where I'm going with that. Like, if Chronosphere doesn't get all 5 guys and Void doesn't have a BKB yet, just walk out of that Chronosphere because it's done. No Mars, that's an interesting ban. I don't think Mars is ever worth banning right now, to be honest with you. Nor Doom, frankly. Do you know Doom has a 40% win rate right now?
That's crazy, man. That hero's win rate just fluctuates so much every patch.
It's true.
It's like from like 56 to like 40 to like.
Yeah, he's very sensitive to changes. I think the really pointless decision to stop you from being able to Vanguard and Doctrine really killed him. Like, he was the #1 benefactor of that. He had a big spike in the win rate because of it, and then they were like, oh, this hero must be overpowered, so they nerfed the hell out of him. And then they were like, well, let's also get rid of the Octarine core thing, which was the only reason he was there. I don't know. I think maybe some knee-jerk decisions. I think if there's a guy you want to just completely yank out of the patch, I don't know why it had to be Doom. Well, you know how it goes. Like, can we get rid of Medusa instead? No, because the pros will scream if you do that. Anyway, no Shadow Fiend. I don't know, I don't feel like Shadow Fiend would be very good this game, so it's an interesting ban. I gotta say. It's like that Shadow Fiend could be like a self-ruining. Hey, wait a minute. This is gonna be mid-Neeks. Or some weird situation. They've got 3 heroes that are usually supports. Most likely Neeks core. Here's Beastmaster.
A lot of the Faceless Void Beastmaster, I would expect it to be like Auto and Cranberry heroes.
Yeah, the Beastmaster feels very redundant for this lineup.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, it feels like they pretty much have 4 heroes that already pretty much do what this guy does, and he does not offer much to it. Like, if you can't already kill somebody in...
You have so much lockdown, but like not that much damage.
If you can't kill somebody in the Clockwork Gears with the OD combo or with the Chronosphere, what's the Primal Beast really gonna do? I guess they're picking him for the funny, like, the Ags build, where you just, the roar is just kind of supplementary and just beat people up, but still, not the biggest fan of that. Like, if you're gonna pick that, your ult needs to be useful too. Like, you can't have a very redundant Beastmaster ult. It just does not work, especially not at LD2L tier. I think I can help us out here. There we go.
Darkseer.
Last pick, we got the Darkseer. It's kind of another annoying thing for.
Is it Nyx?
Oh my
Wait.
god, it's
Oh my
Jakiro
God.
mid. What kind of meme nonsense is this?
Against the OD, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta say, the Darkseer is really good against the Faceless Void, but he's not like, he doesn't do anything against anyone else on this team. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
I guess he can vacuum Clockwork out of his gear jail in the early game, which is funny. And he doesn't have to care about the Undying at all, which is good if he's laning against him, which he was last game. But, yeah, he doesn't do anything to OD, and he doesn't do anything to Beastmaster. And he's got a mid Jakiro, but look at his arms! That Jakiro's swole! Jakiro's been working out, bro.
It's gonna be Mantis mid, I think now.
It's probably just gonna be Looter taking Beastmaster mid. He's done that before this season.
Oh,
Why are we
okay.
waiting so long to get this game underway? Bus, come on. Okay, that's an interesting glitch. Everybody was very shy. Just standing a little too far away. Wow, that guy got one of the only Mars wins this whole week. Only God can save us from what we're about to experience. Even he might have a little trouble. Oh, actually, something just hit me. You know why the Cranberry Sprite team lost last round?
Why?
Soul Ring Timbersaw.
Because of what?
Soul
Soul
Ring.
Ring?
Soul Ring on
Yeah.
Timbersaw.
Definitely why.
It's an interesting. They're trying to go for like a little pincer movement here on where they expect the Dire to be, but the Dire not going to be there. Dire going to be at their own rune. Dire expecting a move from down here. Expecting them to take the other route into the jungle here. This is interesting. You know, the attempted pincer movement did not end up happening. Okay, Smoke
Still
broke at an
Smoke.
awkward time.
Yeah.
Clockwork walks right into it. Entire team is here, 5v5. Clockwork is the first to fall. It is not very long this guy gets to live. Fluter is going for the Neek's assassin
Damn.
there. Did not
Holy
realize.
shit, they're actually getting mad at people.
This is incredibly bloody. 3 kills here. Princess wins the right-click contest at the actual rune spot. Spaz throws out a coconut I cannot believe didn't bounce. Hollywood might be the next to fall. But Bloodseeker's so slow for some reason. Automa Bismarck just getting bullied by the Undying now. Gonna right-click follow him. This replay's running a little weird, which is odd. Maybe Windows has decided now is the time to download an update. That would be really convenient. Hody put a creep in jail. The nerve.
OD3, you don't see that often.
Hey, you used to see that a lot when Balladek used to run it.
Yeah. Baladek.
Yeah, Balladek.
It's a fun guy.
One of your favorite people, as I understand it.
I played with him only one season.
Yeah.
Apparently he had tryouts for stand-ins at the bottom tier team.
I don't know where you're. I don't know where you heard that.
Who the fuck he thought he was, bro?
This is some incredible slander for a guy who's not even in this league anymore. Coyote's getting hammered.
I mean, how can you come back to the league after doing that? I'm just gonna get clowned.
Something about this Jakiro skin, I think. Ever since that Jakiro skin came upon my screen, things have been getting stranger and stranger.
And the faces board. With all the tentacles.
No, that's a different kind of strange. That's not the runtime kind of strange. That's your search history kind of strange.
Yeah?
Don't say yeah to that! You just got roasted. That's like when I make the, Katie says Mindbreaker is her favorite tag. I wonder what that means joke.
You're an old head.
Oh. Ooh, come on. This is so sad. Oh my god, Undying, he's so ballsy, but unfortunately for him, Holiday had this funny new item called a magic wand, which everybody who lanes against Undying is gonna have. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna kill the courier. This is a good enough start for Neek's Assassin for you? He's got 3 assists already. Wait, how does he not have the kill on Hollywood? That's really weird.
Yeah, what happened there?
I guess a creep looking at. Oh no, because Darkseer had Ion Shell on him, so he got the kill. Okay.
Oh, well, that's actually better. Give his core.
Oh, there you go. I really like how Spaz still has his season 13 team as his group. That was the one where there was the Smurf in it.
Oh yeah, we lost one of the games.
Yeah, then he got banned.
Yeah.
Good coconut. I wish there was a maledict for that. Cobbless has walked up like, oh fella, you can maledict me instead. I want to see how this Cranberry man dies. Oh, it's because he gets too close to this place called a tombstone. With no surge! No surge in this lane! It's very ballsy.
Yep.
You can definitely ignore the Undying unless you don't level surge at all. Definitely want to get that next level if you can. Well, let me correct that. You can ignore Tombstone, and you just won't be in the situation at that point much for Undying to do anything to you. It's very meme Mantis. Putting the man in jail just so he can't get his last hit.
Typical OD.
So far, this might shock you. Are you ready?
What?
Jakiro is not winning mid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Aro doesn't even have a bronze badge on his Jakiro, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was like, oh, you don't have Dota buff, or Dota plus. No, not having Dota plus doesn't mean you get no badges, it just means it caps at level 5. This man has not played Jakiro since the system came out.
Yeah, since Dota plus.
Shay, I mean, there's a couple of heroes I haven't played since Dota plus, like this guy. I used to play a decent amount of Darkseer, and I've not touched him at all since Dota plus came out. Or Batrider, for that matter. Hollywood going for the high 5 here. Hollywood going for the tombstone in the middle of the lane. Okay, what is going on down here? Okay, I mean, this is pretty simple. Doctor is out. Copless has nowhere to go and dies.
I don't know if that was worth.
Yeah, no, that's like the classic not worthwhile trade. It's like, OD didn't even get a piece of that money. And then, oh my god, I should have just kept watching this and got back afterwards. Then Hollywood just walks forward even though he has no HP. Not the play, and just dies anyway. So 4 assists now on the Nyx Assassin. Cranberry Sprite almost dies to the zombies still left around. Should have been funny. But no funny today. Odie getting just chopped up here. Not winning these trades, surprisingly enough. And one of the big things is like, you know, with Bloodseeker, trading the Bloodseeker is very rarely a good idea. If you can't outright kill him, he's just gonna get all of his HP back.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about it. Good decision on Odie's part to go for the.
Wow, Clock's dead.
Yep. Oh, even puts Bloodseeker in jail with him just to make sure he gets the kill. How nice.
And he gets the gold from the killing the clock thing.
Yep. Yeah, the pittance there. Yeah,
he's pretty fast because Beastmaster and Fitz is right under half HP. So
the thing I was about to say was earlier was that when you have a 4 and a 5 trade, right? When you're a 4 and you kill the 5 and then you die, the 1 wins. Like in double in the scenario couples thing, because unfortunately OD did not get anything for it. It's kind of just an awkward pairing here, if you think about it. Like just an odd couple in this lane for sure.
Because Clock doesn't want the target to be an Astral.
Yeah, Clockwork doesn't want the person to be out of jail, or in jail rather. Doesn't want them to be in OD jail. Wants them to be in his jail. It's just very redundant. They don't add to each other's strengths at all.
They have no slow.
Okay. Well, that happened. Otto actually somehow took Beastmaster's T1 first. Okay. Fascinating stuff. Gets tipped.
Well, he just shoved the lane.
Spaz gets very excited there. Trying to go for a kill on the ruptured target, but they ruptured way too deep here. Should have let OD and Clock get closer to go for that. Instead of trying to do it below their T1. Oh, that's unfortunate solo kill. He does have the surge this time, but... If you look at the net worth chart, somehow... What the hell is going on?
Cranberry tilting.
What is this? If you look at the net worth chart... Oh my god, Bloodseeker's just so fast because so many people on that team are just so low, he just dies right for it. Finally, a good team, good job. Yeah, Cranberry tilting.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can get Cranberry to tilt, you basically win the game.
True.
Cranberry is really good.
At tilting.
Until he tilts. It's pretty random too. He'll just be playing, everything's going normal, and then...
That's how he sounds too, he's like... Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of Bloodseeker all of a sudden.
Jack.
Oh my god, Looter is, Looter's in a lot of pain. He does get the Jakiro. Everybody on his team just kind of walks away, I don't know. I think they could have done a little more there, but that's probably not the worst outcome.
You rupture anybody and they just get Astral, it's pretty annoying.
On one hand, that's true. On the other hand, Astral is having to do so much this game. It's basically their only defensive skill of any kind. So you can't really guarantee that it's going to be around for that.
Oh, they have the Undying
stuff. And they have, you know. I mean, yeah, they have like the Soul Rip, but Soul Rip's a little small change. Soul Rip is probably not going... Everybody's dying off screen this game, dude. What is this nonsense? Everybody's just going 100-0 type game. Okay, this is that nonsense. It's just OD decides to ult and they have no recourse for it. Again, very odd, like, HTTPS. Very odd coordination issue here on Radiant's side, it feels like, on the Cranberry team. Where it's like, add 2 TP in on this. If everybody just goes in on this, this feels okay. This feels good. But you just didn't have anybody. Good news for OD, though. Not good news for OD, actually bad news for
Bro,
OD.
Looter
for
both games has fucked up auto and been at the top of the net worth. I don't
Yeah.
know what this means, but
It
auto
means
overrated, bro.
It means Auto picked a terrible hero for game 1 and picked a hero he couldn't play in game 2. That's what it means. So I don't know how much he can read into that. It is obviously a good victory on Looter's part, though unfortunately is probably more influenced by Out of One Bismarck's interesting decision-making strategy in this particular lineup. OD coming in hot. I know this is where the OD really wants to be. Aces Void looking for Chronosphere here more than likely. You're not gonna want to hit the Dark Seer with that. Okay. Getting better. Oh, the fake Void just walked into the Chronosphere. That's funny. And now he's gonna die. Goodbye, Faceless Void. Took the mid, but the mid's Jakiro, so it probably wasn't worth it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay. The Cranberry Sprite just got assassinated off screen.
Radiant's bottom
Copless
tower
gets
is under attack.
shut down here. Bloodseeker was earlier, like, was here in this fight earlier. This is easily like a 4-for-nothing trade probably, but he just did not show up until it was already kind of decided, so it's just 2 for 2. Still, oh, 2 for 3 actually. Still, getting the Faceless Void there pretty good. The other team walked away with more cash, but it was mostly on Clockwork, and he dropped his money on the floor. So really money didn't change hands much there. Oh, good news for Neek's Assassin. The thing I was about to say is, not only did Neeks do pretty good, OD is like by far and away the lowest score in this game right now. So he definitely has good ability to prey on the guy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Going for Ags first, that's really interesting.
Radiant's middle tower is
I
under
mean, he
attack.
gets 2 Astrals, right?
2
charges. So
No, that's Ags Shard.
Oh, really?
No, it's not, it's neither, it's I don't know where that is, but this is not in this Ags. It's like a weird, like, mana shield thing.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Guess they don't have the multi-astral
attack.
anymore.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
he used
under
to change
attack.
it. What the?
Goodbye.
Top tower has fallen.
Odie's wings are so heavy. Jakiro's wings, pretty light. No ice path on Auto so far. Not the most surprising thing in the world. This is
Don't know
very
why they
mean.
playing Shakira.
Oh my god, look at this. Oh, the Centaur! How did the Centaur only stun the Darkseer? That was weird.
It was personal.
The Centaur was, oh wait, no, it was his Centaur. That explains it. That also explains what a Centaur was doing in an easy camp.
Looter's been impressing me these 2 games. Looter's been playing good.
Otto von Bismarck has somehow got 2nd place in the net worth chart now. Odie has fallen under Clockwork. Tale of 2 cities right here, kids.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Neek's Assassin wants to take this Wisdom Rune. He walked away! He walked away from it! Ah! Oh no!
That's tough.
Oh my god, that's so sad, Void Midas. Understand the Void Midas. This is definitely a game where the longer it goes, the more it's going to favor Dire here. Oh man, that's so sad. Holiday, Nake's Assassin, Snakes the Wisdom Rune, live on camera, everybody sees it. Everybody knows now, Princess, everybody saw that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like, what will Auto do if he's in the Chrono? Like, you're
Yeah,
Jakiro.
he's not going to do anything if he personally is in the Chrono, but also if you Chrono Jakiro, you've already lost the fight.
Yeah, but Jakiro, like, I don't know, you can Chrono him and Darkseer, or like...
That's not gonna be too easy, is it?
And then
Hero's already
Bloodseeker.
just going for like to be just the maximum possible range.
He has a
Harassment guy.
Maelstrom. What the?
And yeah, it's Shakiro mid. What do you expect Shakiro mid to build?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a good question if you think about. Ooh. Cranberry Sprite deserves to say a voice chat line after that. That was scary. Geeks Assassin. I'd be about to go on the prowl here. Interesting play on the part of Undying here. It's putting up the observer, but no sentry for it. Just a little weird. They find that thing, it's just gonna die instantly. Everyone make sure to walk right past it though and ignore it. I mean, surely this can't be. Yeah, like look at the amazing range of vision that Observer Ward is giving. I think he might have meant to put a sentry ward down here. Come, let's send one of his illusions to go look at it. Nice. Hollywood shaming. Hollywood shaming in my chat. I approve. It's the best use of an illusion rune ever. Just go look at your cringe observer ward. Oh, that's very ballsy play here. The part of Clockwork. It's likely gonna work out. Oh man. Okay, the OD ulted literally nobody. Oh man, that was such an awesome looking wall. Shame nobody's here. Oh, still don't see any pickup icons. Nice. Glad this glitch is still happening. Oh, I guess because he didn't make it an item. Okay. There you go. We made it a Vambrace. What does the Italians say? The Vambrace. Ever been to Italy, Matt?
The what?
Have you ever been to Italy?
No. And I
Has
don't
Odie ever
speak
been ruptured?
Italian.
You don't take this the wrong way, but you seem like the type of person who would go to Venice expressly just to get shots for your Instagram account.
No, I'm not like that.
You say that, but I do recall a certain day in the Bean 10 Discord server where you were just... Never mind. Darkseer going for a Crimson Guard here because Void doesn't have it bad enough in this game. Also going to hurt, I think, the long-term prospects of the Beastmaster Ag strategy, if he is indeed going that way. Looks like he's going to be trying for almost a more conventional Beastmaster build here, just trying to build a zoo. Though I gotta question the logistics of what building a zoo gives you when you have a Neeks Assassin who's going to build a Dagon and going to be able to clear out whatever he wants. When you've got the Dark... Excuse me, when you got the Darkseer...
Jakiro, man.
When you got the Darkseer, he's going to be able to just put Ion Shells and everything and just kill whatever you've got going for him anyway.
And just a Jakiro enough. And just blast a wave.
Yeah. So you gotta get golems. Simple. Odie's finished his eggs. It's interesting. Clockwork almost just saw a smoke pop out here. Bloodseeker noticed he was here. Goes for the rupture. Doesn't get him, but it's not very hard to figure out where he's gone. Goes right down. OD is here now. OD is immediately getting bullied by this Neeks Assassin. Doesn't get the kill, but obviously OD can no longer fight unless we have a really good Beastmaster roar. Followed up by a pretty good Chronosphere. The Witch Doctor ult was inside the Chronosphere and therefore was not firing. Oops.
Well, I've never seen that ODX before.
Well, you'll never see that OD again until he respawns. Looter is just getting hammered here. He just cannot take this damage. This is a very awkward fight. This is our first real 5v5 this game. They took out the Bloodseeker almost immediately, and it still feels like they have nothing to do here. Like, Clockwork's just gonna die again now. Never mind, Clockwork's gonna get away because invisibility is invincibility, and Neek's Assassin rightfully immediately buys some Dust of Appearance. And a Dagon. Copla's going for the hook there, swing and a miss. This is actually back, this is still going. Oh man, Clockwork in an awkward spot, just got trapped in gear jail with the Kiro ult. OD is obviously dead, that's what OD stands for. Oh my god. Envy him. 50 health. Bloodseeker rightfully going for the BKB. About finished here. If he had gotten that kill, it would have been done by now. Which is going to make life even harder for the OD. Like, when Bloodseeker hits this BKB, the literal only thing on the team that's basically actually going to be able to kill him is like a full Chronosphere. Like, even if the Beastmaster Roar hits him, it's still just not enough time, and there's still too many possible saves for him. It's going to be awkward for the Vaseless Void. He's just going to have to dedicate Chronos entirely to Bloodseeker, and it's a little unlikely.
If he does that, I mean, we need to be BKB.
It's a little unlikely. You don't want to be in the situation where you want to only Chrono one guy, and it's kind of unlikely with how this core lineup goes. You've got Darkseer, who's never going to be in a Chronosphere this game unless something really weird happens. You got Jakiro, who is going to be playing in that skirmish lane. He's going to be very hard to catch with the rest of his lineup. You got 3 guys doing Tormentor who obviously can't do it. Oh my god, Coffee Cat, okay. No! Spaz! Neek's Assassin gets himself a nice free shard. Always good. Jeff, nice follow-up to getting that Dagon very recently. And it's just going to be one more reason for OD, who has now fallen below the Neek's Assassin in net worth. To, one more thing he has to worry about this game. Did you notice that Vex's name on Steam right now is Pudge equals my Discord kitten?
I mean, bro, I can never tell because they change their name so often.
Yeah, but his name is that. Any comments on that name in particular?
I don't even remember what his name was.
Pudge equals my Discord kitten.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know what that means.
It's probably better to have to remain ignorant in this situation. This is interesting. 2 men in gear jail. Out of on Bismarck, just trying to right-click his way out. Coffee Cat so fast. Goodbye, OD. This time OD really does stand for obviously dead. Clockwork's jetpack is gonna liberate him here, and also Undying just died somewhere else. Solo kill. Uh-oh. Got Gleep. Okay, that was not worth the Darkseer wall, even a little bit. Copless does go down. 90 seconds you have to wait for that, and you're about to go uphill. I really hope you, I really hope getting the kill on Copless is worth it. Even with a glyph, the creep wave still lives, the looter cuts it down. Looter, like Cranberry in the last game, just making it as annoying as possible to go up the hill here, but hard to say much more is happening than annoyance. Like, yeah, these guys didn't technically get any objectives up here, but they also took 99% of this T3 and lost nobody to do so.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you had Wall of Replica right now? Let's put off his grease to go over the pipe here, which is interesting. It is going to basically end OD's existence in this game, but I don't think that's necessarily a worthwhile investment, honestly. The OD is just so far gone. Look at where he is on the net worth chart. Definitely feel like it would have been better off to just finish out the grease. Which gives you that panic armor bonus, which really makes things annoying for Void. They actually smoked to retreat here on the Cranberry lineup. They're now kind of circling around, going back in. They can't seem to decide whether or not they want to actually fight. So they're gonna skirt around the enemy team and not actually engage in any meaningful way. They found Void.
Oh, Bo, imagine
Goodbye,
what.
Void.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Hey, do you remember earlier when you were like, I don't think Neeks kills anyone on this team?
Yeah, I mean, Void is very low health.
I think Neeks might kill people on this team, but I don't know. That shard is just a very fortunate pickup in particular. It's gonna give him... Like, if he can do that, he can kill anybody. Maybe not Looter, but that's it. Everybody else is in danger.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tombstone is just immediately gonna go down here. 200 gold for Cranberry Sprite. There's another wall to play with after all this time. Alright, they're gonna scream a Neeks Assassin. I don't know if this is the guy you really want to be screaming at.
Damn, I thought that Dire was gonna win this game. Looks pretty bad for them right now.
Did catch the Bloodseeker offsides there, which is nice. Okay, here's a 4-man chrono, but look at all that not damage.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
They did get some at the end. To take a lot of Undying ult and Q to get it done. They did repel from the base here, linedetail.com. I hate to say this again, the walls of replica are really not looking good on Cranberry Sprite's part. A better wall of replica there, or at least non-passive Crimson Guard, and I don't think that happens. Or Greaves, and he is going, at least he's queuing out the Greaves now, which is nice. I wish he had them there. I don't think he dies if he has them there. He just barely went down as it stood. Boy, going for the... inexplicably going for
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Scotty here, which I don't know if I'm that down with. It definitely still seems like he's at a damage deficit more than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, Scott isn't bad, makes him a bit tankier, but he could just go butterfly. Just go butterfly, I think.
He tried to pick a fight with Bloodseeker, and then it turned into a fight with Bloodseeker and Nyx, and then he just exploded. Oh my god, a Roche attempt where he's probably not going to leave in the middle of it. And probably, they have a minute here. Dire have scanned this out. I don't think they can really do anything about this. Can't send this flare in, which might scare them. No, they don't care at all. They're like, without Void, who cares? What are you gonna do, bro? Answer is nothing. Wisdom rune here.
I always forget about Wisdom Runes.
Otto has that Gleipnir. He already had that in the last fight, but it's worth pointing out again anyway. Neeks' Dagon, level 3. Bloodseeker takes the Aegis, which is not a bad idea. He's the only core on this team who's died in the last 30 minutes. Outside of the situation Cranberry was in, which he's never going to be in again. Because he's got those greaves now, he's not going to be dying, well, he's not building damage, so it's not going to help. Again, an interesting encounter here where it's like, it seems like the Cranberry team can't decide whether or not they want to fight, so they just kind of middle around awkwardly. And then Darkseer pauses the game. No, actually, it's a moment for me as well.
Yeah, the good thing of not streaming it. Skip the pauses. I feel like every game has a pause, man, almost. Every series, at least.
Yeah, your game had a lot of pauses. Cryptic had to get a beer.
Yeah. Cryptic had too many beers.
It's true. Yeah, his game 1 and game 2 performance were very different looking, to say the least. Maybe he did have too many beers.
Nah, they just
Hard to
gave me
say.
CK. Like every team's banded for a reason.
I don't know.
Hero.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I feel like that match in particular had a lot more to do with the fact that, like, the team's coordination broke down so bad. You really did just have 5 different people playing 5 very different games. Like, you know, it's really sad when you have a Slark that builds the shard and he's doing Ancients while Slark is doing the pushing, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. T2 bot goes down for the Radiant here. Oh no, not again. Oh, Void. Oh, baby. Oh no.
Please don't get one shot.
Oh no, he hit
Oh
Q!
my God.
He hit
Oh,
Q to
no.
go to the wave!
It's over.
Rip.
Nyx is
Then
so
he gets
frustrating,
tipped.
dude. Just get 0 to 1.
100
I mean,
to 0, I believe you mean,
100
yeah.
to 0. Yeah.
It would be a lot less frustrating if you lived with 1 health.
Dire's
You got like
middle
the
barracks are
dazzle
under
thing on you, and while that happens, because the void is gone, they know they have nothing to fear. They're just gonna
attack. Dire's middle
knock down some buildings in the enemy base. I don't know why they're even leaving, to be honest with you. It's a 4v5. They have the Aegis, right? You have the you don't have the backdoor on this because there's still a wave of mid. Just go get it, bro. Coffee Cat wants gear money. Coffee Cat wants to rupture the Undying for some reason. Just gonna TP out. Okay, this is there's been some interesting walls of illusion in this game, but a zero-man
what the
wall of
fuck?
illusion might be number 1 on the list. As a result, this is not great. They fiddled around too much there. They had a great power play moment there. Void was down, Aegis in their pocket. Next time they fight, Void's gonna be up, and it's kind of unlikely they have the Aegis. I think they should have just committed to top T3 and not wasted the Wall of Illusion on literally nothing. I mean, they're definitely still in control of this game, don't get me wrong, but if you're in a game where, like, a comeback is a lot more likely, if you're in a game where the enemy draft doesn't look like this, that can definitely put you in a very bad spot. Oh my god. This is the worst statue ever. I hope you lose now, Mantis. This is worse than the cast I was doing where I was looking at everyone's statues and one of them had a slur.
I haven't done a statue in forever, dude.
Yeah, your statue is like a hero you don't even play, I think.
Oh, it's Monkey King.
Is a... you sure?
Yeah. It's the Monkey King. See the Monkey King or the Pudge?
I didn't really play a lot of Monkey King. This is an awesome macropire. The only downside to that whole chain of events is that he leap neared. Oh no, the Aegis just expired!
Doing, bro?
The Aegis literally expired in the middle of that. That's very sad.
Yeah, that's probably why he kamikaze.
Yeah. Dragon level 5. Oh no. Oh no no. No 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 no. No, please. No, not like this. Not like Holiday? Holiday. Nope, does not want to do that this time for some reason. That's weird. Just let him go. Assume there were more people behind him, I guess, but that's a weird assumption to make right now. Everybody goes to the jungle now. I wonder why I did that. Definitely feels like there's some indecision on the part of the Radiant right now. Hey, that's just from Otto playing a hero he literally doesn't play, but... feels like every time they get a big advantage, they're like, nah, never mind. Can't take advantage of that. It's kind of like your team the first week where you had that Aegis on PA and you didn't do anything with it. Your whole team just stayed back the entire time.
Yeah.
And then right when it's over, you die. That was the saddest Chronosphere I've ever seen. That was actually... So you remember about the thing you said about the Chronosphere Jakiro?
Yeah.
LineDetail.com. This Void actually just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I don't think Midas was the play.
I think Midas was fine. It's certainly not
I
if
think
he's gonna have a casual build.
you go Master Madness Maelstrom and just like fight early with your Chronos and kind of snowball off that.
Well, like, who do you chrono early in this game? You're not gonna kill anybody. You have no damage, you have no follow-up. He got Mask and Maelstrom relatively early and tried it and just didn't get anyone.
I guess.
Yeah. It's just a very bad Void game, which doesn't help. So it's gonna be hard to get more than one in a chrono, that's already not good. You've got a mid who's not gonna help you at all in the chrono, that's not good. In fact, nobody on your team helps you that much. The most you got is like flares or like undying crap. Otto von Bismarck is desperately just throwing things into the enemy base just to try and bait a response, maybe? But nobody's falling for it. Everyone is just stuck behind these T3s. Everybody's TPing out. This game gets to keep going.
Damn it! When the games go over an hour long.
It's not even an hour long. It's just okay. Let's watch this fight in regular speed, actually, because this is a big initiation on Bloodseeker. Great combo of skills there from the rest of these guys. Good Wall of Illusion finally coming out here. But there's only one small issue. This guy and Jakiro were at top.
Yeah.
So even with how good that initiation was, it didn't matter because it was a 3v5. Otto is here now, and he's going to melt Copless. Never mind, Copless is going to jetpack away.
You know, he's still... No way, he lives. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. He just jetpacks away.
And the Nyx goes down there.
Okay, yeah.
Darkseer comes in to even try to get him with the
He still lives.
vacuum, but yeah, he's still living. You can't be doing this. I just don't know why this team is just... Like, you've got to pause 2 Jakiro, guys. You can't be, like, splitting up like that. You gotta be 5-ing, fellas. At this point in the game, there is no reasonable excuse not to be 5-ing. Such an awesome team fight. If everybody was there, this game is over instantly, like it should have been 10 minutes ago. Which is why we're suddenly in the fast forward, because I don't believe, at this juncture, unless something horrible happens, Dire has any realistic chance. The Radiant are just steadfastly refusing to win the game, which makes it awkward.
Rush should help, though.
Hopefully. Gonna have some cheese. Oh! Copless took it!
No way!
What a Chad. Just double dies immediately, but that's super worth it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now they won't be able to siege again.
Yeah, Copless does this to troll the casters, and now suddenly we're gonna be in 8x for a minute.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
They're actually just gonna try and siege us out anyway. God, what an annoying way to play Dota 2. Remember earlier when I was like, I hope this guy loses now? I like super hope this guy loses now. Ugh. Again, the team splits up way too much. I mean, the team's gonna split up naturally just with how these heroes are. Radiant just splits so much. Bloodseeker going for Butterfly, which is good. Void does not have any current way to deal with evasion. He's building a Butterfly himself, so it's not going to help. Question mark comes out. 4 for nothing. 5,000 gold changes hands, mostly into the coffers of Faceless Void. And this game gets to go on even longer. Actually, it's kind of competitive now again all of a sudden. It really shouldn't have been, to be honest with you. But it's kind of competitive again all of a sudden. Cringe?
Yeah, I don't know, it just keeps turning around.
The Hollywood team is... Not the Hollywood, the Cranberry Sprite team. It just feels like there's like some real organizational issues going on here. Like it just... like that point where they had the void down and they had the Aegis and they had that clear shot of the T3, everyone's going to be thinking about that moment all week if they don't win this game.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Because that was like such an easy time to just
I mean, you
take
get
a
the
decisive
Rex and then the
victory, yeah.
creeps will push in top, so...
Yeah.
Radiant's courier.
Instead, they didn't even get the T3. Couriers are going crazy over here as Coffee Gets goes down. Now everyone suddenly starts getting very conscious of theirs and micros the hell out of them. Hero finds the Faceless Void here, who, unfortunately for him, has to BKB TP. And nothing happens. Hooray! Neek's assassin gets spotted out somewhere along the lines here as Odie just right-clicks Fountain. This game was specifically designed to troll casters, I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
Otto was like, oh, no, Nani's gonna be watching this. Let's make this as long as possible.
Fucking hero, dude.
What is this? Oh, it's the Mighty Minds buff that's just reapplying itself every fourth of a second. Nice coding, guys.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Witch Doctor's not even gonna throw a spell at that wave. Witch Doctor's not gonna throw a spell at that wave, but he is more than happy to just walk in front of everybody here. That's very interesting. Interesting gameplay. Meanwhile, his team is pushing out the dead wave. For some reason. Odie and Jakiro have a meeting of the minds here at the bot lane. The rest of Jakiro's team moving in on him, though gets spotted out by a flare here. And Nick's found him. Goodbye, Odie. He bought back? That's a very quick buyback, I must say. Guess because they were planning to fight now. Chrono gets Darkseer and Bloodseeker, but the Crimson Guard is out, so this man does no damage. Bloodseeker eats the cheese, but he's just gonna die again anyway.
It's like they let it go late, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That moment where Void was dead and that T3 top was just lingering. It's that thought is getting bigger in everyone's minds as this game continues.
Well, every time Void gets an item, the game gets harder.
And every fight, he's getting about an item as it stands just from the money on the kills. Look at that damage gap. 13k compared to 3. Bloodseeker has finished his butterfly at the very least. Going for eggs next. Can't say I agree with that. I think this guy just needs AC here to not just get shattered by future Chronospheres.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
AC
If
is
not
good
AC.
idea. Even Shiva's good.
Something that's gonna help him be tanky. It's a very sad day to be the only hero that scales even a little bit on your entire team and have to be building a Shiva's guard, though, I must say. I don't think I'd go for that one.
Jakiro eggs is always good, but...
Yeah, but it does that doesn't scale.
Yeah.
I do think Bloodseeker has to be thinking more strategic items than a Shiva's
Even like
guard.
a sheep stick.
Ah, it could be funny. You have to have a really good timing on it.
I think Auto griefed both games.
Ooh, Otto von Bismarck slander. You know, I got a request for him to do the other game from G-Raf since Matty Boy couldn't make it. She was talking about in the main server. If Otto comes on and he casts, I'll make sure to let him know all the things that you said about him this game. About his griefs on the LC, how he grieved both of these games, about how you had very unflattering things to say about British people and Shiba Inus.
Yeah, fuck British. Fuck British people.
And how you are of firm belief that Germany would have been better off had it been unified by the Bonn Habsburgs. And all those other things you said about him. No, Cranberry! Oh my god. He even let him have the DD. At least the guy got silenced by the Bloodseeker W. This is amazing. The team that should have had literally no way to win this game is a 9k gold lead. It hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. Bird dies. And now we're once again watching the enthralling battle of two teams that are just huddling around T3s, just on the other side of the map this time. So suddenly this replay is about to get a little faster.
The battle of high ground.
Yeah, it really is just two teams just back and forth high ground. Goodbye, Tormentor. Everyone's got Char already. Okay. Okay. Faceless Void getting kind of hammered over here. Oh, you got stunned in the. Oh, oh no, bro! This is not where you want to try TP2. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Did Otto just? No, he didn't just refresh. Okay. Really looked like he somehow did a second Macropire. That maybe that was because of the 10-second rewind. Okay, well suddenly the Radiant is just kicking ass again. All they needed was Darkseer to have normal punch, and for Darkseer to not just immediately die before anything happens.
Also, they were going up their high ground this time, so.
Yep, everybody who defends high ground must win. This is the never-ending Dota game. It's actually still going on right now as we speak. A wisdom room for the Witch Doctor.
This is only part 1.
Yeah, this is part 1 of 19. This is a good way to start a high ground attempt, certainly. This time, no longer are we stacking the Leipnir and the Mice Path. Looter does not have his BKB off cooldown. He could elect to use a Refresh Orb to get it up, but does not want to do that. And of course, without Faceless Void, they just can't defend. I don't know. Honestly, I think getting Void to buy back would have been a bad idea there. I think it's probably worth taking the risk to save the set of racks. It's very inconvenient to just lose like that. That time they were not willing to let Faceless Void's death go to waste. That time they knew, okay, this guy's dead, we gotta do something. And they're gonna go right to Roshan once again. Another one of these rare Roshas who's not gonna be moving. But the enemy team does spot it out, immediately smokes him for it. This is very unsubtle. They take up like ambush positions on this. This can easily go bad for the Dire. Not if Bloodseeker is the man who breaks the smoke, though. Okay, normal punch. Bloodseeker once again is just gonna... No, he's gonna die before anything happens, which is unfortunate.
No buyback? Oh,
Yeah, we do have buyback. He is gonna buy. He is coming in through the through the Twin Gate outpost. Hollywood says solo kill. But it was way too late because of the slow outpost TP. Jakiro went top instead. They went mid rather to force guys to rotate up, which is funny. It's gonna ensure that Void doesn't get this Aegis. Honestly, I don't know why Otto didn't stay there. Only one man spotted, I must say. Oh, Undying's gonna get the annoying 8 strength steal. Oh, he better not be thinking of giving that to somebody else. Okay, good. Anyway. I mean, I don't think he can give it to anyone else except Void, and nobody likes Void Zags. Oh, you could give it to Clockwork if you wanted him to explode. Clockwork just got a heart. We're going that late into the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. My god. When the supports are 6 slotted.
And of course, we have one of these scenarios where this is a farming Aegis, so Void can get his Refresher Orb. Wants to go for the 2 Chronospheres. Honestly, I don't know how necessary that is. Like, look at how much you've got on this team as far as locking people down. If you can't do it in 1 Chrono, I really don't know what to tell you.
Dire are scanning.
It really feels like if nothing else, like, I mean, the Void Zags isn't good. We could get the Moon Shard at least, you know? He's doing that now, but
Radiant's top tower is under
I mean, hell, I
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
don't know. I don't know.
Radiant's
Not that big of a
top
fan.
tower is under attack.
A big evil golem is now beating up this T3. Well, that's an awkward place for OD to land there. Ice Path gets really nothing. Macropire at the wave, make the golem walk away. Actually did not have any creeps like there, so it's not the worst idea to just let Auto do that. Actually lose very little by this.
Dire's middle tower
Basically guaranteed to get the T3 at least. Likely.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Back to it. Nice. Nice, huh? What? Clockwork just hooked Undying in the back, I guess. Oh my god!
Bro, this game never ends.
Suddenly we're turning the speed up again. That was very lucky timing on the Aeon disc. If that happens a second earlier and Neeks gets to stun, then that Undying is dead. Alright, looks like we're getting a real fight now. Jesus.
Another pause, bro.
It's trolling everybody at this point.
Bro, this is the most fucking annoying game ever.
Yeah, it really is. Oh. Princess walking up. Chrono number 1. Gets COD ult. He Chrono number
Double,
2'd before
yeah.
the first Chrono was done, but that's okay. He didn't kill a single guy. What the hell?
Rip. How does that even happen?
Oh, what the... What? He's missing! He's just missing the Bloodseeker! Oh no. Yeah.
MKB is so good, it gives you damage.
Bloodseeker did die without hitting a single button though, and that is his dieback. Autobahn Bismarck is not even here.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Looter with the Aegis pulls out to stop. I'm gonna cry, dude. This is horrible.
Yeah, bro. This one sucks. The first game was a good game.
The first game was exciting. Cool things happen. This game is... Everybody just goes back and forth and does 2 damage to each other's base structures. Okay. No, Clockwork, no! Clockwork! What the hell was that? What the hell was that? No, Cranberry, you were doing so good! Oh...
The game won't end though. It'll never end.
Yep. Dire Ancient is open. At least we got to see a funny 0-man Wall of Illusion. This is correct. This call is exactly where the enemy team is. Oh no! Oh my god, Void's so lucky. This is the time he randomly... If he didn't randomly jump there for no reason. Oh my god. Still's gonna die though. With no buyback. What? He bought something. He bought something. He bought something. He bought
What did he
something.
buy?
I don't know. This is like this. Oh, he bought Moonshard.
Oh.
He bought the Moon Shard. He doesn't have buyback. He bought Moon Shard, he doesn't have buyback. If these guys don't take this T3 right now, I'm gonna tear my hair out.
God.
Gonna go all in on Jakiro here, but without the faceless void,
Gonna,
it's kinda
they're gonna
hard.
kill him, no?
They're gonna kill him. They needed a lot to do it. Everybody in the enemy team, all their stuff is still up. Second Beastmaster Shout comes out, Wall of Illusion comes out. Hero buys back, Undying buys back. Undying buys back, immediately just loses about a third of his health. Ode looking very... Howdy Blink. What the hell?
Has been killed.
Okay.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
Dire has to turn around from defending this set of racks because they're gonna lose their ancient if they don't.
Dire's bottom barracks
And the, oh my god. Oh my god, a third.
The old.
Everybody left! Oh my god, the auto with full health left! I'm gonna lose my mind, dude.
Dire are
It's one hit. Just somebody, please, please, I beg, no!
are under attack.
Oh my god.
I was gonna go the other
Oh,
way.
oh, creeps!
Fucking
No! Oh my god! I have never hated Looter more than in that moment.
go.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Alright, this is it. This is how it ends. The most
Bye-bye.
inconvenient possible timing for that Rax to randomly die as these guys are all in a push and now have to contend with Mega Creep spawning right in their face.
Attack.
Rip.
Boy, going for the solo Chronosphere. Once again, a solo Chronosphere does almost no damage. He is going to be able to get the Jakiro. But man, this is a very unfortunate
They need
situation.
to end here. If they don't end here, they lose.
Looter is in just forever jail. A godlike streak just got ended by clockwork, really. More than anybody else. Not Undying, but the very ballsy play on the OD here, just standing in front of T4s with no HP. Bloodseeker's back up, guys. They've disarmed the Faceless Void. Now the fake Void is cooler than the real one. And Void is dead. OD is dead.
Oh no.
Both of them
dude.
buy.
This is like the finals for last season.
Looter diebacks a half second. This is so much more complicated than it needs to be. We're over 60 minutes now. So guess what we're gonna do? We're all gonna hit jungle creeps to get 60-minute items. We're all gonna hit jungle creeps to get 60-minute items and nobody's gonna get any. There we go.
Dire are scattering.
Darkseer pulls out an Ex Machina. So he can hit Greaves a second time so it doesn't do anything.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
Dying picks up Book of the Dead. But he's not gonna put it in his inventory yet because he is one of those guys right now and that would be literally pointless. Witch Doctor beginning to see a Stone Man. Bloodseeker Fallen Sky. Jakiro also gets the Book of the Dead. It's also queued up a
Dire's ancient
Moon
is
Shard.
under attack.
It's a little silly. Everyone's going for Roche here. Once again, it's spotted out. Once again, Radiant just makes a bit of a retreat. One man,
Chrono.
okay. Let's watch this in normal speed. Cranberry Sprite goes in for the one-man wall of illusion, immediately gets stunned. Chronosphere comes out, but OD's in it, so he's just getting killed in the back. Second ult comes out from the void, but once again, just missing too much on the Bloodseeker. Very surprising Bloodseeker doesn't just turn around and ult there, because he has one. Oh, he turns around and ults after all. C'est la vie! That's what they say in Frank.
In Franks.
Yeah, in Frank. And this butterfly has just been so much dividends for Bloodseeker. Faceless Void has still not even started on his MKB, and it looks like the Ancient's about to explode. Yeah, Bloodseeker just walks right past everyone to start beating the thing up. Looter tries to buy some time for himself, no such luck. We're actually going to ignore the Ancient just to kill Looter one more time. And then it does.
GG's fucking finally, bro.
Oh god, that should have ended at like 20 minutes. Howler, Flaming Kitty in chat at the end of the game for literally no reason. Alright. That was one of these situations where the team looks weak in victory, I gotta say. The Cranberry Sprite lineup had so many very strong opportunities to either carve out more of an advantage or just win outright early on in the game. They didn't really take any of them. It took so long. Like, if Faceless Void had not randomly bought a Moonshard and had buyback when he just got sniped, like, there's no possible way they lose this game, right? I mean, I hate to say throw, but it was kind of a throw on the part of the Hollywood lineup. And Dota and its weird focus issues. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel good to watch a game like this or to be in and win a game that looks like this. Like,
Yeah, that was painful.
yeah, that was painful no matter who you like. That was painful no matter who you support. It's just, they took so long to win it. They took so long to win it. They had such a big early game advantage. Bloodseeker was just killing everybody. He didn't do anything for the last half of the game. Every fight just started with Bloodseeker getting chronoed and dying. And sure, it took the whole chrono, but they didn't need anything more than that. Ugh. Oh, what an unfun game to watch that was. Well, if you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg to sign up today. Hopefully you're not in this kind of thing. Hopefully I get somebody else for my game tonight. Anything to add before we go?
No. Fuck, long ass game, man. But
Thank God we were able to skip parts of it. We'll see you for the... Yeah, what's the other one I haven't done? I don't know, we'll see you for whatever the other game is.